Heyo, why do I have sunglasses inside? Don't ask. And so today, well, if you don't know me, I forgot to introduce myself. You know why? Because I never introduce myself in my main channel. It's true that I have my name, that's why here I say it, because it's not in my like username, like my nickname. If you're new here, hi, my name is Marta, I'm 23 years old and I'm from Spain because life is Spain. I live here, and so today we're going to do something a little bit, well, fun, I guess, and it's a tier list. This is a tier list with Spanish food. I have my dictionary here because some of them I do not know. Some of them I have to say I do not know what they are, and some others I don't even know how to translate them. So quick disclaimer before we start. I'm a vegetarian, therefore there are some foods that I no longer eat. However, I'm going to rank them based on my prior opinion. Like if I had them before I went vegetarian, I can say, okay, I used to like this, so this is good, although now I don't eat it. Or if I just haven't tried ever, I'm just going to rank them by its popularity within Spain. First, we have angulas. This is the first thing I have to look up. This is a fish, basically. I consent everything. Elver, baby eel. I don't think I've tried this, maybe like once. This is from the north, this is typical from the north. Honestly, I think if I tried them, I didn't like them, and if I didn't, it's because it's not really appealing. I think I have because I think this was it, and it tasted like salt. Like if you took a spoon of salt and eat it, that's how it tasted like. So like if you're a person that really like fish, you will like this. But within Spain, I think it's just mainly from the north. I'm from the south, so people here don't usually really have this. So I'm gonna put it in, you can make this better. Mejorable means like it could be better, right? Then arroz con leche. This is rice with milk. It's what it literally translates to. This is a dessert, and I was thinking about this. It sounds like really weird if you don't know this. It's like rice with milk. What the fuck? Well, how is that a dessert? I love this. It's one of my favorite desserts ever. I'm going to should I put it in top or like really yummy? This is like muy rico. They just squeeze it in and put a lot of R's, but this means really yummy. I think it's top. I really like it. So next thing is I have to look for calamar. Oh, this is squid, like the SpongeBob character. Okay, this is like a squid sandwich, which also sounds really weird. It's not bad. What I think it's kind of funny is that that's typical from Madrid, which is in the center of Spain geographically, and therefore they don't have sea or ocean around them, and this is fish. That's like really weird to me, but honestly kind of good. Like I don't eat it anymore again, but it's fine. It's where do I put it? Like if you really like I feel like the bread is not really needed. Like why would you eat it in a sandwich? I'm going to put it, this is like, oh, I don't know how to translate it. This is an expression in Spanish, ni fu ni fa. It's like, it's not really good, but it's not particularly bad. It's like in the middle of things. I think that's going to go there. Bravas, this is like potatoes. This is like, no, that's not it. Maybe, I don't think I'm going to find this. No, this is another thing. No, I'm not going to find it. Well, this is just potato, really, and it's good. I'm going to put it like really yummy. It's potato. I don't know how to explain it. Cachopo. Now, this is kind of insane. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like fried pork, but it has, what did it have? Like ham in the middle of something. Like you have to be really hungry to eat that. I feel like I've never had it. Like I never would have it if I wasn't vegetarian, because it seems like too much. I don't know if it has cheese also in it, and you usually eat it with fries on the side. Like it's too much. Not many people have tried it. I'm going to put it next to the squid sandwich. Now calzots, this I haven't tried it. I want to because this is very typical from the north, but the other side, like the Elvers, what do I call the fish, this fish? That was from Galicia, which is here, and this is from Catalonia, which is here. I believe it's onion, right? And it's like with a sauce. So I haven't tried it, but people say that it's really good, and it sounds good. It sounds kind of healthy, and it's like original in my opinion. I'm going to put it here just because it's a thing. Gallos. Now this is sort of casserole, and I don't really know how it's made. I think I've had it. It's kind of spicy for some reason, and it has like, what did it have? Like it's a specific part of an animal, but I don't know which animal and I don't know which part. But it's kind of gross in a way, in my opinion. I didn't really like it. It's not bad, it's kind of a thing too, but it's a vibe if you like it, but if you don't, it's like you don't care about it. Now, I don't know what the, oh, chipirones. This is also fish. Chipiron. Oh, it's European. Oh, it's like a squid. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, makes sense, makes sense. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's the same as the other fish. I feel like every fish I'm gonna put it there because it's like churros. You probably know about this. I've seen it everywhere. I've seen people in Disneyland having this, so I think this is really good. I love it. It's vegan. It's like, it's amazing. Okay, it's just, if you don't know what it is, it's like fried flour, I guess. I don't know how it's made exactly, but it's something like that. Now I think it's amazing. You have it with hot chocolate in winter. Cochinillo. This is basically just pork, honestly, and I just no, just no. Cocido madrileño. This is also very typical from Madrid. This is basically also a casserole. I don't know what exactly does it have, but like it's fine, I guess. I think if you eat it in a very expensive restaurant, it's not really worth it. But if you go to a bar, it's like fine, you know, like in winter, it's fine. Now we have 3 different croquetas. This is croquettes, I think it's in English. I do eat croquetas, but my mom makes eggplant croquetas and like spinach, even cheese. Like she doesn't make those, but they exist and they're really good. I think croquetas are the best thing in Spain. However, the first ones are made out of fish. You can tell that I've never been a fish fan. Like I liked it, I used to like it, but like why would you do cod croquettes? Like no, ni con un palo. It's like not even with a stick. We say that like we wouldn't touch something with a stick. It's like so gross and so no. This is the same as this, if you can tell, cocido. This is made out of this, and this is just ham croquetas. Although I don't eat them, I do eat other types of croquetas, and I think in Spain they're huge. Now fabada. This is sort of another casserole, I guess. This is made with beans, and you can throw like some meat in it. I think I've had it, the vegetarian version. I'm pretty sure it's something like that, and I think it's really good, especially in winter. I think it's really good. Faves con almejas. I don't know what faves is really. This is another fish. Bean. No. Is it? Oh, it's bean with, I don't remember. Clam. Bean with clam. That sounds so bad. I don't think I've had that, and I don't think I will. I will ever, honestly. Now flamenquines. This is huge for kids, honestly. This is like, do you remember the cachopo? This is like the smaller version. It's like ham, cheese, and then like fried around it. It's not like super good, but for kids it's fine. I think like if you're over 12 and you eat that, it's like, it's the most normal thing. It's not really cool, but for kids it's fine. Just with the cachopo, it's like, it's fine. It's a reliable dish, but you're not getting much out of it. Now gazpacho. I don't like gazpacho, but I think it's really good in like the concept of it. I'm going to explain this. It's like a soup, but it's cold. You can just drink it. You don't need a plate and a spoon. You can just drink from there. Actually, like bottles in supermarkets, and it's like tomato, peppers, onion, I think bread. There, here is salmorejo. I'm going to join these two. I think gazpacho doesn't have bread, but salmorejo does. But they're kind of the same. Although with the salmorejo, they usually put like ham on top of it and egg. But with the like boiled egg, and gazpacho is just that. I'm going to put gazpacho in top because I think it's so, like the concept of it is so good. And honestly, it's healthy. It's like a very typical Spanish dish, and even if I don't like it, it's really cool. It's vegan as well. But salmorejo, I'm going to put it here just because it's similar, but it's not as popular. Now, huevos con patata, huevo frito con patata. This is fried egg and fries. This is really good again for kids especially, but for everyone. But I think it's like so simple that I can put it in top. Like I really like it, but it's like you have to throw something else, you know, like some pepper, just something. Huevos rotos. Now this is basically the same thing, but in a different way. You just break the egg, but it's the egg and the fries and maybe ham as well. I'm going to put it here because it's like you're getting the same thing, but you make it like you break it for some reason, and I don't know, and you put ham on it. Not a fan. This is a Spanish ham. I don't know how to explain what this is if you haven't tried it. I think if it seems gross, I used to like it. I think it's good, but it's now that I'm a vegetarian, I see it and it seems really gross because it's like ham but like raw, if that makes sense. So I'm going to put it here. Although this is a huge thing in Spain, many people love it. I've never, you know what, when I was a kid I choked on a piece of ham and now I'm traumatized forever, so I'm going to leave it there. Lechazo, I don't even know what this is. I'm going to look it up because I don't think, oh, I think it's like ham, cordero. Maybe it's, it's like a lamb. It's like a lamb. Like I feel so bad for it. I'm going to put it here just because I don't think many people have it. Lentejas. This is huge here. This is lentil casserole, I guess, and it's so reliable. I don't love them, but I eat them. It's fine for winter. It's fine. You get your iron levels up, and that's it. Mariscada. Now this is seafood. I don't think there's another name for it. Shellfish, seafood, yeah. Basically, just throw a lot of seafood there. I'm not a huge fan. I've never really liked it. That this is kind of big during Christmas and stuff. I've never been a fan of it, and I think that people who like it love it, but there's so many people who doesn't like it at all. So I'm gonna put it here just because it's usually kind of expensive and there's so many people that don't like it at all. So marmitaco, I don't even know what that is. It's a vast food. It's a vast dish. So this is basically cod, I think it's a casserole with cod and potatoes and something. Like the fact that I didn't even know what it was, I feel like it's saying a lot, you know. We'll put it here. Now migas, I used to love this. This is like bread that you scramble in like crumble bread fried. Does that make sense? Like it sounds so weird. You put pepper on it and usually some meat. That's why I no longer eat it. However, you can make it kind of vegetarian, like you just don't add meat or just like add vegan meat, I guess. And I loved it. I used to love this. This is so unhealthy, but I don't care at all. It's so good. Now, paella valenciana. This, I feel like we should put it in top just because paella. If you say anywhere what's the most typical dish in Spain, you're gonna hear paella or paella, like some people say. But honestly, it's so controversial. Like you don't even understand how controversial this is. Like it's just a dish, but you can make it right. You cannot. If you ask me what does the paella have, like every single person says it's a different thing, and especially in Valencia they get so picky and angry if people say I made paella and there's something like for them is off, or they think something is missing. It's like, that's not paella, that's rice with things, and it's like a whole thing. I don't understand why it's a thing, so I'm gonna put it's yummy, but the whole controversial thing, that's it. Now, pan tomaca, this is like a breakfast. This is bread and olive oil with like tomato, like how do I explain it? It's like I don't know how to explain it. You can wrap the tomato or just make it like liquid in a way and just put it on top. Now I really like this. I think it's really good. Some people put ham on it, but you can just have it here. I think it's really good, really healthy. Papas con mojo. This is again like potatoes with a sauce. I don't even know if I had this. It's not like the biggest thing, but it's fine, I guess. Pescadito frito, this is just fried fish, and here where I live is a huge thing. I used to really like it, but it's not, I don't think it's the biggest thing you can have here. Just going to put it here. Porras, this is basically just like churros, but it's like bigger, and like I don't even know how to explain it. I think it's made the same way. I'm just gonna put it here because I think you go to churros and then that. Potaje con bacalao, this is casserole with cod. I'm seeing a lot of fish dishes. I didn't think there were so many, and honestly it's like there's so many people that don't like fish at all that you wouldn't go with it, you know what I mean? Pulpa feira, this is what's it called? Yo, I don't remember anything food related. Octopus, how did I not remember? This is basically octopus with something, I don't know how they made it, but it's like, this is from Galicia again. I think it could be better, you know. Arroz señoret, I don't really know what this is. Like this, I've heard of it. I don't think I've had it, but I think it's just rice with things. I'm all for rice with things, honestly. Torrijas, this is basically like French toast, but I think it has, like, I think French toast are like just the bread itself, and torrijas has like a cream in the middle in some ways. This is huge during the Holy Week. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's a thing in Spain, you know. And last but not, camera cut just right when I was finishing. Chuletón a la brasa, this is basically just a steak. You have that everywhere, you know, like it's not like a Spanish thing. This is my tier list, and I'm really mad because the best fucking dish in Spain wasn't here, and I'm going to look it up. This is potato omelette. This is controversial as well, like should we put onion or not? And this is a whole thing, okay? Onion or not, really cooked or not really cooked. There's a lot of debate around this dish, but it's so good. It's just potato and egg, and it's just what you take to the beach to eat, just a sandwich of it. It's great, I love it. It's probably my favorite Spanish dish. Let me know in the comments if you've had tried any of these dishes, if you will agree with me if you've tried them and you say I think this is really good. And of course subscribe, because if you're here at this point you might as well subscribe, you know. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.